The same outfit.
Everybody set? 3, 2, 1.
Action. Episode 8. Gosh. The first film didn't even have a number.
Ryan has written a story that's unexpected but right. Some of the stuff that happens, people are going to be like, oh my God.
Even though I think I know it all, they throw things at me story-wise I never could have imagined.
And even though everybody knows that it's the second in a trilogy, it feels like its own thing.
Star Wars is so cool because there's all these creatures and all these amazing visual effects. But all the characters are also so complex.
Ryan needs to work on his Wookiee sounds. It's ridiculous. New director, can't even just learn a Wookiee sound.
It feels like the storylines are becoming more established. We're really getting to know these new characters. Also with the characters that we know and love, we're seeing their lives change.
Everything is being shifted in the opposite way to what the audience expected after 7. Ryan's made Star Wars fresh and new.
I'm hoping it'll be a little shocking, but I'm hoping it'll feel real and honest.
It's our most ancient story of good against evil, told in the most fascinating way, but it has a real spiritual depth to it.
It's about family, and that's what's so powerful about it.
but I can't talk about it now. It feels insane. I can't believe I'm here, and I'm just really excited for everyone to see it. So, yeah.
What's one thing you're most excited for fans to learn about your character?
I really think that behind Rose is this idea that if you're a nobody and if you are in the background of the action, that you can still rise up and be someone, and I hope that people get that from her. You have to let me know.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, we're going to go to AMC right here.
Hi, Kelly Day from AMC. Nice to meet you.
Hi, great to meet you.
So I saw you get a little emotional. Obviously, this can be overwhelming. What is it like to experience the Star Wars franchise and the fandom?
It's, I feel like I'm constantly asking if I deserve this.
You do!
Thank you. Oh, God, finally I can get that off my chest.
Yeah, as long as I tell you, right?
Yeah. No, it feels amazing. Like, you just are constantly overwhelmed by the fact that they haven't even seen me in this movie yet, and everyone's so supportive, and that means so much to me. I hope you guys like it. Yeah.
I have a feeling that we will. What's it like working with Ryan? Everyone has amazing things to say about him.
Ryan Johnson is the best human on the entire planet. I think that he's done amazing things with this film. I think that every character has amazing things not amazing, hard things that they're dealing with, and the performances are phenomenal, so I can't wait.
And of course, we're MC Theaters. Can you talk a little bit about why people have to see this kind of film in the theaters?
Yeah, because when you're at home, you're going to be like texting and going to the bathroom, and this film deserves no interruption. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Kelly. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There you have it. We've already set the bar pretty high, guys. We have a brand new character, Rose, which we know very little about. We're excited to learn about. That was Kelly Marie Tran. She seems completely overwhelmed by this. For those of you that don't know, she kind of came out of left field. She was one of the very few cast members that we knew very little about before she got cast in such a huge role. Can you imagine going from short films to having your first feature film be Star Wars The Last Jedi? If you're just joining us, welcome everybody. I'm your host for this evening. My name is Dave Rispoli, with our partners here at AMC Theaters, live on the red carpet for the premiere of Star Wars The Last Jedi. Possibly the most anticipated film of the year, and definitely of my lifetime. I know I couldn't be more excited. I got on my lightsaber tie, and I'm ready to roll. We're gonna have tons more. Look at this thing. I just wish the laser part was a little larger. I feel like it's mostly handled. That's neither here nor there. I'm going to be answering you guys' questions all night. So make sure to A, like this stream, B, share it, and C, comment along. We're going to be doing some trivia tonight. We're going to be talking to some cast. We're going to possibly talk to the director, and there's lots of other A-list celebrities here, of course, to experience this. It's going to be fantastic, guys. We want you guys following along. And we are live in beautiful Los Angeles at the Shrine Auditorium on the red carpet for the premiere of the one and only Star Wars Last Jedi. We're in the thick of it right now. Actually, there's a Wookiee over my left shoulder right now. I don't know if I have a wide enough lens. Look at that. That is the new Chewbacca. Literally huge shoes to fill, as Peter Mayhew is known. Hairy shoes, hairy feet, I guess you would say. We spoke with him a little bit earlier, and he said that Peter kind of coached him into the role of Chewbacca and gave him some excellent advice, showed him the Wookiee walk, as he called it, which is fantastic. We're going to have all the stars here on the red carpet. John Boyega, Daisy Ridley will be here, and we will be catching all the action live right here on this stream. So please, make sure first and foremost, this is a live stream, guys. I want you guys liking, sharing, and commenting along. Tag a friend. If you got a Star Wars friend that's out there, tag them in the stream so they can enjoy this red carpet. In fact, tag an enemy. Let's bring them over from the dark side so they too can join and enjoy the red carpet. I'll be your host tonight. I'll be your guide through this galaxy. My name is Dave Rispoli. And of course, did you hear that? I don't know if you could hear that. He just crushed a Chewbacca noise. And my life is complete now. How about you guys? That is just, we are just at the tip of the iceberg as far as who from the cast we will get to experience and see here live on the carpet. Make sure to comment along as well. If you guys got any questions that you want me to ask any cast members, if you just want to talk, let's make this dialogue. Let's talk Last Jedi fan theories. I am here for you guys tonight to show you what you guys want to see on the red carpet. Of course, The Last Jedi is opening this weekend in AMC theaters. But obviously, if you guys are watching this stream, you guys have gotten your tickets already. If not, go get them now. AMCtheaters.com, make sure to do that. This is a film you have to see on the big screen, absolutely. We're going to give you just a little bit of the scope of the red carpet. If you guys can see, there are people everywhere. The feeling in the room is absolutely electric. Stars have come out. I saw Dustin from Stranger Things. We saw Elijah Wood, a guy who knows a thing or two about giant franchises. Everybody is here to experience Star Wars The Last Jedi. The fandom knows no bounds, of course. Hopefully we'll get to talk to Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, Rian Johnson, or maybe some of the new cast members. They roll deep in this film. Benicio del Toro. Laura Dern has been added to this cast. We know very little about their characters. We also have some exclusive interviews that we have done over the weekend. MC has exclusive interviews with the cast. We got some action behind me. People are yelling, screaming. Stars are here. It is happening. We actually have an exclusive interview we did all about the First Order. We talked with Rian Johnson, and he has very interesting things to say about the First Order's role in The Last Jedi. So let's go ahead and check out that exclusive interview with AMC Theaters with Rian Johnson.
First Order is in a place of strength coming into this. The good guys are on the run, and this is going to be the chapter where the good guys, you know, get their butts kicked a little bit and we get to really see what they're made out of.
No one likes defeat, least of all, you know, when you're trying to run an empire. Snoke is kept up at nights worrying about this, and he doesn't take it lightly and will, you know, torture people who have made it happen. People like these guys who haven't done their job properly, quite frankly.
Actually, what Annie's saying is true. It's like the pressure is just tremendous now on everybody underneath Snoke to try and not be just discarded because they've let him down. So I think that's a kind of a really cool place to start a movie.
So how about that? Rian Johnson says, we're going to really get to see what these guys made of, what the good guys are made of in this film. I love that. I love that the First Order, last we left them in The Force Awakens, they did seem strong. I'm really curious to see what you guys think. I want to know. Let me know below who you're with. Which side are you on? Light side, dark side, First Order, the Resistance. If you're Team First Order, hashtag Team First Order. Or are you hashtag Team Resistance? I gotta know, guys. Comment below. I'll be reading your comments all throughout today's stream. The red carpet hopping. We have seen celebrities far and wide, and we still have the meat of the cast to come, which I'm so excited about. Of course, we need you guys sticking around. Make sure to share this stream, comment along, and be following all the action right here live on AMC Theater Stream. Right now we have a couple celebrities making their way around, but before they get here, we're going to be showing you guys an incredible sizzle reel. It's the D23 sizzle. If this thing doesn't get you hyped, I don't know what will. I don't know if you guys need to get hyped for a movie as anticipated as Last Jedi, but I say we go to that sizzle in a little bit. You're going to see the whole cast, the way they talk about director Rian Johnson. They hold him up in such a light, you'll see just a little bit. But earlier on, we were talking with Kelly Marie Tran, who plays Rose. This is actually one of her first films. Can you imagine that? Have your first film be something as large as The Last Jedi? She said she has nothing bad to say about Rian Johnson. Only good things, she said. He is absolutely incredible to work with. Here's some of the other cast talking about how great Rian Johnson is, and Rian Johnson himself. Let's check out that D23 sizzle of The Last Jedi. Use the Force.
Everybody set? 3, 2, 1.
Action. Episode 8. Gosh. The first film didn't even have a number.
Rian has written a story that's unexpected but right. Some of the stuff that happens, people are going to be like, oh my God.
Even though I think I know it all, they throw things at me story-wise I never could have imagined.
And even though everybody knows that it's the second in a trilogy, it feels like its own thing.
Star Wars is so cool because there's all these creatures and all these amazing visual effects. But all the characters are also so complex.
Ryan needs to work on his Wookiee sounds. It's ridiculous. New director, can't even just learn a Wookiee sound.
It feels like the storylines are becoming more established. We're really getting to know these new characters, also with the characters that we know and love. We're seeing their lives change.
Everything is being shifted in an opposite way to what the audience expected after 7. Rian's made Star Wars fresh and new.
I'm hoping it'll be a little shocking, but I'm hoping it'll feel real and honest.
It's our most ancient story of good against evil, told in the most fascinating way, but it has a real spiritual depth to it.
It's about family, and that's what's so powerful about it.
It's a wrap!
If that doesn't get you hyped to see this movie, I don't know what will. If you're just joining us, welcome everybody. I'm Dave Rispoli. I'm live on the red carpet for the premiere of Star Wars The Last Jedi. The stars are out. The cast is here. They're starting to arrive. It is extremely exciting. It is electric in here, might I say. For those of you joining us, welcome. Please like and share and comment along. For those of you watching on Super News Live, what's going on, guys? Welcome, everybody. Make sure to be asking your questions that you want me to ask the cast. If we get a chance to speak to them, of course, I'll be using your questions. Now, if you're a true Star Wars fan, you probably bought your ticket weeks ago, as did I. You can't wait to see this movie. But maybe you're thinking, maybe it's all sold out. It's not. There's tickets still available on AMC, theaters.com. And of course, the two awesome events that AMC is throwing that you should absolutely check out. The first is going to be on Thursday, December 14th at 6 p.m. for an early showing of The Last Jedi. If you go to that, you will receive a pair of Star Wars collectible cards. How cool is that? A regular popcorn, and you get to see special content. If you missed that one, fear not, there's another event. This is my personal favorite. You will get to see a double feature. That means you get to see Star Wars The Force Awakens back to back with Star Wars The Last Jedi. In case you need like a little refresher, it's the perfect remedy. You get both 2 in 1, and you're gonna get a pack of collectible Star Wars The Last Jedi trading cards, a regular popcorn, and get to see more special content. That is gonna be 3 p.m. on Thursday, December 14th. For more information, just hop over to amctheaters.com. And of course, make sure to follow us on all social media channels at AMC Theaters. On Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. I don't know if MySpace still exists, but I imagine somewhere over there too. We have some of the Disney bigwigs over here, and some of the cast is starting to arrive. Earlier, we were speaking with the new Chewbacca, who's actually down there. He's hard to miss. I believe he's 8 feet tall, if I'm reading his Wikipedia correct. He actually did a straight-up Wookiee call for us. It was incredible. Kelly Reed Tran was here earlier. She's playing Rose, which is a brand new character we know very little about. All the stars will eventually be here. John Boyega, Daisy Ridley, Ryan Johnson, the director, and hopefully some of the new cast as well. Benicio del Toro, Laura Dern, as if they didn't have enough amazing actors in this film. They just keep getting them. Here's Will from Stranger Things. It's good to see he got out of the Upside Down to make the premiere.
Yep, I've seen it. When you did that. Gotta go. Gotta go. Are you gonna be around that?
just to get a full scope of everything, hopefully you guys could see, there are people in every direction. We, of course, are on press row. We're going to be getting all the exclusive interviews as they walk over. Hopefully we'll get to talk to the cast. But first and foremost, guys, this is a live stream. This is a conversation. I'm here to talk Last Jedi with you guys. I want to know all your weird theories. But most importantly, the question I have for you guys is, who do you think is the Last Jedi? Comment below. I'll be reading your comments later in the stream. Who is Last Jedi? I know a lot of people are saying, Dave, we know who the Last Jedi is. Mark Hamill said on Jimmy Kimmel that it was Luke. But we all know that Mark Hamill loves to troll us superfans. He's been giving all kinds of weird theories all throughout. He loves it. So I want to know who you guys think is the Last Jedi. Maybe it's Rey. Maybe it is Luke. We don't know. Something tells me we're going to find out in this movie. Speaking of Jedi, we have, this is awesome. We have a producer here. Ram Bergman is actually right down here, one of the producers of Last Jedi. Oh, sorry. I was just taking it all in. Sometimes even I get starstruck here. I can't believe we are actually here on the red carpet, The Last Jedi. It's incredible. And we're going to talk to the producer, Max. He is Rian Johnson's right-hand man. What a team they make. Ram Bergman, of course, has worked on The Last Jedi. If you have any questions you want me to ask him, make sure to comment below. We have lots of guesses coming in as far as who is the Last Jedi. People think it might be Finn. That's a very interesting take. Rey. And then, of course, we all know who the Last Jedi is. It's Jar Jar Binks. Duh, Dave. It's Jar Jar Binks. He's the Last Jedi, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Keep commenting below. I want to know who you guys think is the Last Jedi. Let's get weird. Let's go down the rabbit hole. Tell me all the weird theories. I know we have a lot of weird Snoke theories floating around out there. No one knows who he is. Everyone's analyzing every little bit. Oh, his eyes were closed in that one scene. What does that mean? Does that mean he feels for Rey? Do they have a relationship? We don't know. I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure to like and share this stream. Sharing is caring, guys. If you got a friend who's a Star Wars fan, tag them in the stream. And like I said before, if you got an enemy, tag them too. Take them out of the dark side and bring them to this red carpet. Quite an experience. In a little bit, we are going to be talking with Ram, who's the producing partner for director Rian Johnson. Earlier, we were talking to some of the cast. We talked the new Chewie. He's just as enormous as you think he would be, especially to someone my size. He actually did the wood call. We have Benicio del Toro on the carpet. He, of course, is new to the cast. We know very little about his character.
All right, thank you. All right, so we can go.
Benicio will be coming down a little bit. His character DJ, which we know very little about. We think he's part of the Resistance. All we've seen from him is him looking like a total action star posed in this entertainment spread they did on him. What do you want me to ask Benicio del Toro? Please comment below. He'll be coming in just a little bit. Looking quite dapper, might I add. Benicio cleans up.
Benicio, man, you were live. One question, congratulations for Regal Cinemas fans. Congrats. What is it like to be in a franchise like this?
Well, it's huge.
Yeah.
And I've been in a lot of movies. I've been in franchise movies, but this is, like this tops it all.
Yeah.
You know?
And can you speak to the enormity of the film and why it must be seen in the theater?
Well, it's made for the theater. It's shot in film. It's it's made for cinema. The vistas, everything. It's just like really made for cinema.
With your
What's been your favorite moment from this film?
My favorite experience, you mean?
Yes.
Favorite experience, and there was thousands of them on a daily basis, but if you had to get it,
That's Raim.
going into the recording studio with John Williams and listening to the music and seeing in action and being there, there's nothing better than that. There's nothing that feel more Star Wars than that, and this is where, like, and again, even though Ryan and I would have so many highlights throughout the process, and we would look at each other and say, can you believe we're doing this? But John Williams, listening to him recording and listening, there's nothing better.
Awesome. All right, so is Ray on the nice list or the naughty list this year?
I guess you have to find out.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Sure. Hi, Dave from AMC. How you doing?
Very good.
So amazing.
What's it like working with Ryan? Everyone has such nice things to say about him.
I will tell you that Ryan Johnson is the nicest human being, but truly nice, humble, genuine human being. And of course, when you edit it, he's like, I think, the most unique filmmaker, and as a writer-director, there's nothing better. Like, if I can make movies with Ryan for the rest of my life, I'm the happiest person. It's like Ryan Johnson is such a good guy, a truly good guy, and it's such that you saw. This is a guy you take a bullet for. I mean, he's really that.
That's great. That's great to hear. And obviously, this film, the anticipation behind this film, was it kind of daunting taking on a project this massive?
You don't really think about it, because if you think you're that's not right.
You're done for it.
You're done for it. All you really have to think is, how do you make the best movie? And that's it. You can't think about everything around you and about the fandom and the expectations. You just have to think, how do you make Ryan Johnson's movie the best way possible? The script that he wrote, how do you execute it and make it the best way? And that's it. The rest you leave to other people.
Last question. You guys went back to practical effects. You really embraced that, and we love that as fans. Can you talk a little bit about that?
We have a lot of practical effects. We have, like, I think, in terms of creatures, more than Episode 7 and Rogue One combined. However, I will tell you that we have a lot of visual effects, and starting with the creatures, some of those creatures, could not have been done without the phenomenal work of Ben Warris, the visual effects supervisor at ILM, and the work that ILM has done in this movie is fantastic. I think Star Wars has always been about the marriage between visual effects and practical effects, and
Well, thanks so much. We as fans, thank you for your hard work on this film.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
There you have it, Ram, who is Ryan Johnson, the director's right-hand man. Over there was Benicio del Toro. We've had the new Chewie. BB-8 was here earlier. He declined an interview with us. He did give us some beeps and some bops, which was very encouraging. And for all of you out there wondering, he did come alone. So BB-8, still on the market. Of course, we were talking with Benicio del Toro. We didn't get a word with him right here, but we actually had an exclusive interview with him and Laura Dern and Ryan Johnson for the junket this past weekend, and they were talking all about the Resistance. Earlier we showed you guys a video from the First Order But now we got to hear the other side and see what the Resistance is going to be up to in this epic film. So if we can, let's cut to that video so you guys can see AMC Theater's exclusive interview with some of the cast, Rian Johnson, talking about the Resistance. Get hyped, everybody. Let's check it out.
We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down.
There's a lot of conflict there. He understands what's so magnetic about this new leader, but also he has fundamental disagreements about the way she wants to lead.
I think now is at the point where I know Poe, I know Rey, but there's no connection there. She's off with Luke, as we know, training, and so there's a different dynamic. You know, there's now relationships that are new, like Finn and Rose, and that's something that's quite cool. And, it's different. It's different.
I think that she and Finn have a really interesting relationship. She's heard about this adventure that Finn and Rey have gone on in The Force Awakens and how they've essentially saved the Resistance, and Finn's a big deal to her. She's a fan. So she's so excited to meet him. And as the film goes on, that relationship sort of changes, and you'll see how.
There you have it, everybody. Our exclusive interview with some of the Resistance. But we are live on the red carpet right now, and it doesn't get any bigger than Kylo Ren. Adam Driver is right over there having a conversation with Chewie. Your mind should be blown right now. Talk about pulling back the curtain. Two things you'd never thought you'd see. Chewbacca talking to Kylo Ren. Your Star Wars fandom should be at an all-time high right now. We'll see if we can get a word with him in a little bit. So make sure, guys, to comment what you want me to ask Adam Driver if we get a chance to talk to him. Make sure to be commenting below. We'll be reading your answers to my question of who you think the Last Jedi is. Spoiler alert, I don't think it's Jar Jar. Just saying. Over here we also have Warwick Davis, who of course played an Ewok in The Last Jedi.
I also remember that you could then took it off.
I did because it's show business. It's show business, okay? I have one. I will get it to you.
You're lying.
I may. But tonight is such an enormous event. Are you feeling the excitement?
I'm feeling a bit tired now. I mean, it's been a long old line.
Live. Do you want to take a nap? Let's do this.
I do. I know. Yeah, live stream it. No, it's amazing. Look at the people down. Look at the actors who are here. It's like, and then look at the Star Wars. It's a ridiculous position to be in.
You've seen the movie?
No.
You haven't seen it, so you're gonna see it. What are you hoping to see from this movie? Because you've only shot your part, obviously. So
yeah, I'm excited because a lot of the cast thought they chose to see it before, wanted to see it with a huge crowd. The way the cast talked about it, like they adored it. So I feel comfortable that we're just get back and let it do its magic.
When you were filming this as a 9-year-old, like, was your younger self just like freaking out, like being on the sets with the ships? Did you feel it when you were filming?
Yeah, of course.
It's J.J. Abrams over here.
Adam Driver behind you. This is crazy. We're live.
You guys, Kylo Ren just walked by me. I have goosebumps. I could feel it. We got lots of stars now arriving on the carpet. Things are starting to get hot.
I like you here right now. You're like our Regal Cinema last. You are our Jedi.
Rian Johnson. Rian Johnson is just a couple people down. He's actually taking pictures of us, the press. I love that. He's also taking a moment to soak in this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. A film this big, this anticipated, to be at the helm of it. Can you imagine the pressure? So make sure, guys, comment below. Give me your questions for Rian Johnson. He's just a few people down. Warwick Davis right down here. This is like 360 of all of the greatest stars in the Star Wars universe. This is insane, and I, of course, am your guide tonight through this galaxy. I'm Dave Spoli with AMC Theaters. If you have not gotten your tickets yet, please make sure to go to amctheaters.com and do that. What are you waiting for? He is right over there. We're going to try and snag an interview with him. See if I can throw a little sticky trap on the floor. This way, as he walks by, he gets stuck. And then we talk to him. He looks a little busy right now. But as you heard earlier, we had an exclusive interview with him. I thought it was really interesting that he talked about going back to those practical effects. That was something that was very important to him, kind of stepping away from all the CGI that we saw in maybe some of the prequels, and really getting back to that classic Star Wars practical effects, building the models, blowing stuff up as you saw in the video clip. We'll see if we can get word. Let's just sneak on down. Let's just sneak on down. And also, the man of many voices, Andy Serkis. Soak, here. Daisy Ridley making her way down the red carpet. There she is down there. Rey is here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to share this stream so everyone else gets to experience the awesome madness that is The Last Jedi premiere. Daisy Ridley obviously garnishing a lot of attention, as she should. Here's Andy Serkis right over here. It's Ryan! I don't know if you guys saw that, but Rian Johnson gave me a thumbs up. So, see, Mom? You were wrong. I would amount to something. Andy Serkis. Guys, I don't know if you can see down there, but Luke has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Hamill is down there.
Hey guys.
Hi, how's it going, Andy?
Good, how's it going?
Good, good. You play a character that's shrouded in mystery. Everyone has weird theories. I want to know, what's the weirdest Snoke theory you've heard?
That he's Jar Jar Binks, that he is Salacious Crumb. There's so many out there.
And those are all true, right? You're Jar Jar, right?
Well, all right, fair enough. Okay, you rumbled me.
Also, I don't know, what's your approach to voice acting. How do you find each voice specifically?
I don't really think of it in terms of voice. It's all about building a character. So I'm not a voice actor. I'm a conventional actor who plays characters and uses performance capture technology. So it's not about, for me, I don't just think about voice. It has to come from psychology, emotion, physicality, backstory of the character, the way that you create a role. You know.
Whatever you're doing, it's absolutely working. Have a good one. Thank you, Andy. John Boyega. Guys, that was the cast blowing through us. They're going in to see it live. Some of these guys haven't even actually seen it for themselves. All stars are headed in. Guys, this has been so awesome and epic. Make sure to be following all of our social channels at MC Theaters, and we're going to show you the trailer for The Last Jedi one last time to get really hyped. We got to see all the stars as they head in to check it out themselves. We gotta go in, we gotta see this movie. I'm so excited. Thanks for joining us, guys. Thank you for commenting and sharing this stream and following us along. We'll be back for the next big red carpet premiere. Let's check out Star Wars The Last Jedi trailer one last time. Thanks, guys.
When I found you, I saw raw, untamed power. And beyond that, something truly special.
Something inside me has always been there. But now it's awake. And I need help.
I've seen this raw strength only once before. It didn't scare me enough then. It does now. Let the past die. Kill it. If you have to. That's the only way to become what you were meant to be. We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down. Come on! This is not going to go the way you think. Fulfill your destiny.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.